So one of the things that we try to do is we put minutes. Hey, we went to this is what happened, so and so and so. Because we do tend to have a lot of things that happen, and you're gonna see that you're going to develop like a core group. These are the people that you're gonna have like these internal jokes going on. Not because you're being elitist, but because they're the ones that are there when it happened. You know? And so you're like, oh dude, remember this? Oh
Cheese.
Man, exactly.
Cheese.
The 9-foot snake, you know? So, I mean, but again, it's not that I'm trying to say, oh, you can't be there, you don't know. It's that, oh, I wasn't at the hentai party, so I don't know.
Shame on you for that.
I was in the UK, dude, in the UK.
Well,
it's one big hentai party.
I could show it all again. How about that?
No.
Just for you.
No.
Okay.
So anyway, if it's yaoi, I watch it.
Here, guys. Keep things moving along.
Forward.
Keep things continuing forward. Let's talk.
Wrap up since we have just a couple of minutes. Or
We'll talk. We've still got about 6 minutes, according to my watch.
Okay, I can talk real fast.
We'll talk real fast.
I mean, just in case. Questions, anyone, or should we keep talking?
Questions, comments.
One for the kids, and one for adults.
Yeah.
Smart.
It's
Yes.
smart.
Very smart.
It's smart. And I can tell you, before we went over 18, I used to get, you know, and you have to be very realistic. So I actually used to get letters or emails from parents telling me, oh, my daughter is 15 years old, I found you guys are doing that, she will really like this. Be very upfront, especially when you're gonna have an over a certain age kind of group, you know, so it's not necessarily PG-13, and then just go back and say, listen.
Some of us are not PG.
Exactly, I say, listen, this is what's going on. We are this type of group, we do this, we do that. If we know there's someone that's younger in the audience, we'll try to curb it a little bit, you know, and again, this was before we went over 18. But the reality is you're gonna have all these adults, you know, I recommend you come to one of our meetings, see if you like, you know, how everything goes, and if you do, then sure, have them join. You know, and that's the thing you have to, you know, to do. It's like if someone contacts you, just be straight up front. This is the 13 and under, this is what's gonna happen, you know. And if you need to talk to parents about that, then you talk to parents and say, look, A, B, C, D. Why don't you come to one of our meetings? See, do you like it? You know, if it's over 18, you're gonna do the same thing. Now, having two groups is a bit tough, you know, because you're doing double everything.
You're juggling two groups. It's
having this group is, never mind.
We're easy.
Yeah, we're easy.
okay. So basically, like I said, you've got it organized. You've laid down the ground rules. Now it's time to talk a little bit about meeting space. And your first and most obvious resource for meeting space is your house.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing. You don't have to have a huge house to do it. Okay. In some of our cases, we have people that have a very small living room. And
Oh God!
The size of a broom closet.
Okay, they packed about 10 people in there, and the capacity was actually 3 at the moment. But it was a hell of a fun. I was in the UK when it happened, but whatever. You know. But then we.
Can I just make a comment on that?
Yeah.
It's not often you can go to a meeting place, you use the bathroom and go to the kitchen at the same time.
No, it's not often you could go to a meeting place, use the bathroom, and watch anime at the same time.
Yeah. You know, but the point is
because you only really need to take a long step back.
Yeah. I mean, but the whole point is that don't let the size, you know, just because you can only fit 3 people in, then you know what you can do? Just say, okay, in a week we're gonna have this, you know, first come, first serve. You know, you need to, on this day, you know, let's say for example, on the 10th, you send it out today and you say, well, on the 17th is when we're gonna open it. And the first 3 people that tell me, then they're the ones that are gonna come. You know, and you don't need a huge space. You know, if you want to overcramp it, then that's up to you. You know, be realistic. How many people do you want there? How many people can you actually fit there? And also the thing is, in some cases, they'll come and go. You know, so you may have 5 people at the beginning of it, and then 2 of them will leave, and then another one will come later, right? Because like in our group, no one is ever on time. So our attendance goes up and down throughout the day, throughout the night, because we usually go to like 2, 3 hours.